The statement, since personality is ineffective in predicting performance, it is useless for organizational life, sounds convincing at first, but I actually disagree with it. From a nomothetic perspective, personality traits don't always strongly predict performance across all people and situations. Big five traits like extroversion or agreeableness don't guarantee someone will succeed in every role. Performance is influenced by context, emotions, leadership, and situational pressures. So, if organizations rely only on broad personality traits to predict outcomes, personality can seem unreliable or limited. However, from an idiographic perspective, personality is far from useless. The idiographic approach focuses on understanding individuals as unique people rather than averages. In organizations, this matters because how someone expresses their personality, especially emotionally, can shape how others perceive their competence and leadership. This is where emotions and emotional intelligence come into play. OB research shows that emotions are not separate from decision making. They actively guide behavior and perceptions at work. And emotional intelligence is the ability to perceive, understand, and regulate emotions. Not only in ourselves, but in others as well, which this often matters more than a stable personality traits when it comes to real-world performances. Wolf's study on reframing distress as a passion really illustrates this. They found that when employees express distress, they're often seen as less competent. But when that same distress is framed as passion, observers view the person as more capable and are more likely to hire or work with them. What's important is that the individual's personality didn't even change, it's only how their emotional expression was interpreted. I've actually experienced this personally in a leadership role, and during a very stressful situation, I became visibly upset while managing a team. And instead of just shutting down or apologizing repeatedly, I explained to them that why I was upset and that I cared deeply about the outcome and the people involved. That reframing kind of changed how others responded to me, and instead of being seen as someone who couldn't handle pressure, I was now seen as someone who was committed and invested. That moment had nothing to do with my personality traits as a whole, but really with emotional expression and perception. So, while personality alone may not be a strong nomothetic predictor of performance, it is absolutely not useless in organizational life. When combined with emotional intelligence and understood idiographically, personality helps explain how people react, adapt, and influence others in real workplace situations. So in short, performance isn't just about who you are, but about how you manage and express who you are. Thank you.